Does anybody have an NIV Bible? Oh, that's right. Everybody's digital now. Me too. An NIV Bible. We're going to start with Romans chapter 6, verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we go on sinning so that grace may increase? Can I ask you something? If I say the word sinning, is that actions? Am I describing an action? So an action is a verb. Am I right? The New American Standard Bible tells you it's the word sin. What's the difference? Sin and sinning. Sin is defined as I told you, a noun. Now, you notice that number is 266. If you look at the one beneath it, it's 264. The verb is 264. Look at this. A noun is a sin, an offense, a missing of the mark. When Jesus died on the cross and became sin who knew no sin, check that out. Now, he became our offense so that God can punish our transgressions. The difference here is that sin is a noun, not a verb. What we read in Romans 6:1. It's not sinning, it's in sin, the offense of sin. If you get your hands on the Vine's Complete Expository Dictionary, it's also going to tell you something else about sin, not just being an offense. This is the part that most people don't know, and I never knew. Sin is defined as a principle, the source of action, an inward element that produces acts. It's a governing power that operates through the members of your body, and it carries person-like characteristics. It's not a verb, it's a noun. So sin is defined as two things: the offense, the transgression, or a power called sin, a power. This time there's a law when you're studying scripture, it's called the law first mentioned. Anybody ever heard of that? Look up the word sin, and guess what story comes up in? The story of Cain and Abel. Genesis 4:7 reads, God's talking to Cain. Okay, remember he wasn't pleased with his offering? And he says, if you do well, will not your countenance be lifted up? And if you do not do well, sin. Now it's in Hebrew. It's a noun again. Sin is crouching at your door, and its desire is for you, but you must master it. Let me slow that down for you guys who are real smart, because you might have to hear it slower. Sin, the power of sin is crouching.
Crouching at the door.
He's watching out for Cain to pounce on him. Wow. Is that an offense?
Yeah.
No, that's the power of sin.